A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Shall we check our You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration. We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
I quite agree. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Always a pleasure.
Your healing magics will play a pivotal role in the battles to come, Master.
None shall harm the Arisen so long as I draw breath. Tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocation.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
I've no time to be social. I've too much to do.
Greetings. Welcome to here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there do come again.
Over here, if you please.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
Here we are.
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. How extraordinary. Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Wonderful. Well met, sir. Fancy a gander?
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away. While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
What is the meaning of this, Arisen?
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
And with that, our task is done.
Indeed. You've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told in taverns.
Splendid.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for Your Majesty's efforts.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Well done.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds, but as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security, so pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermund. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Fine wares all.
That is what you wish, Arisen. I'll go on ahead.
Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermund's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Follow me, if you would. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Our fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this newfound prize.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
All this work and not a shred of gratitude.
I wonder what rumors the mob.
All the best tales come from travelers at the end of time. This place is too comfortable. No sense to travel when I'm happiest to be here.
I'll be here, but standing still is harder than it looks, you know.
I've wares of every ilk.
Back to it, I suppose.
I've a duty to attend to. As to... If 'tis naught of import... Ah, glorious! I'll take the knife off to the desperate penny.
Washes all my troubles clean away.
My bed.
Now, where was I bound again?
Or to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
Our soldiers need better training.
All this work and not a shred of gratitude.
My back isn't what it used to be.
Which one I handed a new trade?
do.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melv? Splendid. You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward, my friend. Here you are.
Ox guards seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
You have my support.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir. I've not trained for this.
'Tis good to see that you are well. Huzzah!
Not for it, but to cut my teeth in a real battle. Sir, how can I be of assistance? Not sure I can handle this.
All's well, I trust. Amazing!
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you? Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir. Do come again.
I sense eyes upon us.
Fancy a look at my wares?
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Understandable. Still, no harm in asking, was there? Let's get this over with then.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
What in the world?
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us handle the rest. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then.
Report to me before it catches your eye.
Yes, sir!
We shall see how...
That we still have no inkling of the false sovereign's origins is most vexing. Impressive.
It'll do you no good letting me rot in here, you know. Another agent will be on you afore long.
Leave this area to me.
No idle chatter during missions, sir.
Long time no see, cuz.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Thank you, sir.
Talking with you always brings a smile to my face.
We shall see how...
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures. Pertaining into vocation.
Always a pleasure.
We shall bolster each other in turn. We as your shield.
Why, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
Don't bother talking to me if you've naught to offer. This one's ours, and make no mistake.
Hail, friend. How fare you? 'Tis not long now ere I am to undertake the trial of archery. I thought it only right to tell you that, as you were the one who gifted me the bow that I'll be using. I was also rather hoping you would consider attending. No one could be worthier of witnessing this milestone in elven archery than you. Ah, but the path to the arbor is not easily found or followed. 'Twould be best I escorted you. There is a log bridge near the ruins where I train. I'll await you on the other side. Come find me when you are ready to make for the sacred arbor, the village of my people.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Would you do me the honor of attending my trial of archery? There is a long bridge near the ruins where I train. I'll await you on the other side. Come find me when you are ready to make for the sacred arbor, the village of my people.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Job better be worth it.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders. I can't solve all your problems, you know. What's funny about this?
Was well worth the effort of breaking it.
It's like this makes it
Fool enough to fall.
time I taught that dullard a lesson. Be ready to give the
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
Still a while to go before we start over.
Suppose I better get to work.
Somehow my feet wonder what time it's me heading home. I shall be on top.
Let's
take it easy today. Stay a while. They're acting up.
Long time no see, cuz.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. This should be of use.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man...
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero off left off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as, answer my riddle,
did the fearsome thing say? The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom. But in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense to conquer his foe and banish it thence. With a single strike was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld. Such is the legacy of Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day. Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate the coin on you to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most felt.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist, always a pleasure.
A trickster, eh? Well chosen, Arisen.
I look forward to seeing how this will affect our prospects in battle.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. Much obliged. What about it? Seems familiar.
Let's not be hasty now.
Sounds more intriguing.
Would you mind coming over here?
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Arisen! I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind. The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. I'll say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
We shall see how bold you are.
Should you espy any large monsters fallen on the road, I ask that you leave them undisturbed. Clearing the high roads of such obstructions falls under the military's purview, you see. But our hands are oft overfull with culling and escort missions, so that we must trust to nature to run its course. The bodies will decay over time, and the winds will sweep away the remains. It only takes a matter of days. You have my thanks.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have been more trouble than I foresaw. My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well too, till I found that door. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer etchings. But my orders are to get to the bottom of it. So back and forth I go, on an endless string of expeditions. I grow wearier with every trip, but no closer to an answer.
I will see to it that the law is upheld.
Pray, follow me.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Over here, if you please.
Here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Follow me, if you would. Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
I'm not altogether happy with this.
Utterly despicable. Things weren't bad enough.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermund's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
Would you mind coming over here?
It is best to live and let live.
Master, are you unharmed?
Battle is upon us!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, old.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
'tis best to leave harmless creatures be. It is of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I'll take that. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
No harm shall come to you!
Nicely done.
Think nothing of it.
Splendid.
That off with nearly a hitch. Could be a real shock for our foe to find you pinched their loot.
What's all this ruckus? Might I interest you in my humble wares?
Might I interest you in my humble wares? You've my gratitude.
Over here, if you please.
I trust aught's well, sir. Well now. I've no love of conflict, me.
Flying foes are loathsome to handle. Our attacks shan't reach them easily.
Understood.
Prepare yourself! As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire... only women. I wonder why.
Each to their own.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it. It's in due time.
Twas a glorious success!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
Follow me, if you would.
On my way!
It is of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Wish me at the vanguard, by your will.
Pray, follow me.
"'Tis a hobgoblin!"
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Brave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Of course.
Come on then! Try your luck! Let me be the one to collect it.
It was well worth the effort of breaking it. Follow me, if you would. This way, Master! Methinks we found all there is to discover here.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength.
Gaze upon.
That was skillful, what I think. You do your location correctly.
Trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
An attack from unexpected quarters. Pray be careful, Arisen.
Master, are you unharmed?
Where are the skeletons?
I doubt ice will be of any use against it.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Pray, follow me. Prepare yourself!
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Nicely done!
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Well said.
Was most effective.
Arisen! I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind. Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
Would you mind coming over here?
I'll get that for you. Expecting mercy.
Follow me. If you would.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. The chance you'd like to see it. Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Shall we set it rolling?
Have at me. I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
We fight. To arms!
By your leave.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
Your aid is appreciated.
We are to retreat, then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Right you are.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen. I see a spot where we might mine ore, just yonder.
Take care you don't mine up more than you can carry.
A decent spot to make camp. Assuming there are no monsters about.
'Tis a dangerous thing, travelling after dark. Mayhap we could pass the night here.
heathen rabble.
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
Nearly a hitch. It will be a rude shock for our foe while you pinch their loot.
Pray, follow me.
That is what you wish, Arisen. I'll go on ahead. I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
What's come over you, Arisen?
There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Be sure not to overlook anything.
Need healing? I'm happy to oblige. Hold on, stay right there. Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. Found it myself.
It is of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermund's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Over here, if you please.
And before I forget, is your pack not overburdensome? You carry so much, I worry for your poor spine.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
Our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Follow me, if you would.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
Watch out for the choppers! We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Would you mind coming over here?
You'll not live to regret it.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
This group has quite a temper.
I cannot use their rage to our advantage.
Over here, if you please.
Be wary. Narrow spaces limit our paths of retreat.
Let us proceed with due caution.